Hello there, guys. Today I'm going to talk to you about spider wrinkles, or you can call them spider webs, or there's lots of different things that people call this. But what it is that you get these weird little crinkly lines in your paint on your model. And you go, what the heck is up with this? You have no idea what the heck it's from. You have no clue how do you fix it and all this other stuff. After you spend all that time, hours and hours and hours of painting, that happens. So, to give you an example of what a spider crinkle is, it's very hard to see, but right here, there you go. That is a spider crinkle, or a spider web, or whatever the heck you want to talk about. So what it is that what happened is that the matte finish, when you spray on a model, such as this fellow here, you can see they're all over the underside of his belly here. Basically what happens is that the paint, well, actually there's several different things. Number one, when you get a can of matte finish and you start getting to the end of the can, meaning that there's not much left, the chemicals in the can are no longer equally balanced, because as you use the can, you may use more of the one chemical in the can than the other in the can. So, with that being said, you may have one more than the other, and that can cause the spider crinkles. Another reason that it can happen is that you don't shake the can enough, meaning that you shake it for, I don't know, 30 seconds and that happens. Well, usually they recommend on most cans to shake 1 to 2 minutes before you spray, and that's always a good idea. But there's so many things that can make it happen, like too much moisture, too hot, gosh, I've witnessed so many times for different circumstances, maybe one being more prominent than the other, but usually the thing that I have found most common is that the horse, when I was shaking the can, like I said, I got down to very little of the can being left, so there was hardly anything left in it, and I still sprayed anyways, and that usually happens because there's not enough of the chemicals in the can to mix properly and make sure that it does dry evenly and doesn't cause any problems on the model. So I always recommend that you try to avoid doing that. I have done it on occasions because I didn't have any left, and I didn't want to have to run to the store, whatever. So I have done it, and usually it's not worth it. It causes more problems than it would be just to run to the store. But there is some ways that you can fix it. Most of them involve sanding. Generally, what I will do is I will sand down the areas of where they are. Now, there are some cases where it's all over the horse. Then you have to just strip the model and start over. But little areas like this on his neck, what I will do is I will get some sandfine paper. But first I will take a sharp knife or something really sharp that I can just dig off this first layer here. So once that happens, then I just take the sandpaper, and usually it's about 1,000 to 1,500 grit sandpaper under warm water, and I just lightly sand this area, gesso it, matte finish it, and start painting or pasteling over that. The same way I would do the whole horse's body. If it is all over the horse's body, like I said, it would be better just to strip it and start over, because it's just not worth it. You'd take more time trying to fix every little one of the little webs than it would be just to strip the model and restart. So yeah, but anyways, guys, that's a little bit about the crackling spider webs. If you have any questions about them, give me a holler.